We're here today at Cloud Connect with Bill Lowry, Vice President of Cloud Services for Terramark. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we're asking Bill, what should investors be looking at in the market today in terms of the cloud computing space? Where's the money going to be made, and who are the players to look at? And we'll let you go ahead and answer any way you like.
Awesome. So I think the core value play for an investor is to find a company with a diverse portfolio of technology services, because I think there's going to be very few people who have a singular cloud focus that'll be available as an investment vehicle. So someone who has cloud as part of their portfolio of services and maybe has it as a more strategic part of their portfolio of services, I think is a great call. You've got the leaders quadrant from Gartner that you could look at, the AT&Ts and Verizons from the telco world. You've got the Rackspaces and the Terramarks of the sort of multi-service, multi-dimension service world. You've also got some other players who are coming to the market, like SunGard, for example, who weren't necessarily part of the original premise behind cloud, but have gone through acquisition and found it to be a useful part of their portfolio of services that they offer. So I think people are going to be adding cloud as an incremental revenue stream, but very few companies are going to be a pure play in terms of being able to get into a cloud investment and see it evolve.
Are there some startup companies that you would recommend people look at? You're seeing ones that are pre-IPO or just relatively new, not a big revenue stream yet, but you see them as up-and-comers. Are there a couple of companies that you'd like to tell people to sort of look out for?
Yeah, I think in terms of near-term opportunity, the most challenging thing most companies are going to have to deal with is cloud brokerage. How do I get my workload from either internally to a cloud provider? How do I get it from one cloud provider to another? What's going to be that glue that gets that done? And I think one company we like in that space is CloudSwitch. Boston-based company, and they have some interesting technology around building not only the glue that gets you sort of portability of workload from one cloud provider to another, but doing it in a secure fashion. Terramark focuses on the enterprise customer more so than the commodity cloud customer, and so we're looking for solutions that help us supplement that enterprise class solution. And I think CloudSwitch is one of those companies where we've had major enterprises come to us and say, we think this is a viable model and we like what they're doing.
Well, I know you have news now with this the Verizon acquisition issue. What will that do for you and your company, and how will that impact what you have as a vision for going forward?
So I think first off, the great news is that Verizon was looking to either build or buy, and they wanted to improve their cloud presence in the world, and they made the buy decision. So I think it's an enormous validation of Terramark's strategy, as well as the ability to emphasize the enterprise class marketplace. Verizon already had a pretty wide suite of products that would address cloud. So the nice thing about it is that they're going to take our brand and maintain it. So we'll remain a wholly owned subsidiary of Verizon. And what this will give us is a couple of things. One, we'll have the same autonomy and same management team, same headquarters as we've had in the past. So our product vision is probably going to be allowed to continue in a meaningful way, which is great. Second, they have a pool of capital that's available that they're going to use to invest in cloud technologies over the next 3 to 5 years. We see ourselves as being able to take some of that capital and implement some of the ideas we've had on the table for a while, accelerating their vision in terms of acquisition and strategy in the marketplace, and accelerating our ability to create the products and the services that we think will be most attractive to the enterprise customer.
Well, Bill, I really appreciate your time today. Thanks very much, and good luck with the acquisition and all. It should be a really fun ride. Thanks so much.
You bet.
Bye-bye.